It might be called one of the world's biggest graveyards for ships, the shipbreaking yards in Chittagong in Bangladesh. Mohammed Alamgir breaks up decommissioned vessels, and the work is extremely hazardous to his health.
Some of the paints smell terrible. They give off lots of smoke when they burn. Sometimes I can stand it, but other times it's unbearable. If I breathe in the fumes, I get sick. Then I can't work the next day.
Alamgir is about to take me out onto the water to show me his usual workplace. Around 200 aging cargo ships and tankers from around the world land here in Chittagong every year. Alamgir is one of around 20,000 workers at the yards. He doesn't know his birth date, but he's been breaking up ships since he was about 9. Alamgir works up to 70 hours a week. He earns at most 450 taka a day. That's less than €5.
See that oil tank? And there's a cabin. They're chopping the ship up piece by piece. That's what's going on. See the stairs there? They're going to come off soon. Right now, they're collecting fuel. There's no health or accident insurance. Why don't they improve things? Because they think if they do, they will lose money. They want to ensure their profit. We're responsible for our life or death. They don't care about us. They don't want to take care of us. If they give us some money, their income will shrink. That's why they don't give us anything.
Does that make you angry that the people who make the most money do not care more about you and your safety?
Yes, of course it makes me angry. And when I feel angry, I feel like setting fire to the yards, the ships. I get seriously angry.
Companies can earn €1 million with the recycled pieces of just one ship, a lucrative business for the shipping companies from around the world who discard their old ships here. Alamgir has no more time for me right now. He has to get back to work.
They think I will have brought some journalists. They don't let journalists in. I will get into trouble then.
Alamgir has told me so much about his work, so I really want to take a look inside one of the 179 shipbreaking yards along Chittagong's coast. I wasn't given a permit, so I'll have to try to get in illegally. Through a side entrance, I sneak past the guards to approach the yards. The decommissioned ships, all about 30 years old, are simply beached here on the coast. They're still carrying diesel fuel, engine oil, and other dangerous materials like asbestos and heavy metals. They seep into the ground and contaminate the environment. I make it into one of the secured yards. Here I can see what Alamgir was talking about. Many of the men are not wearing gloves or safety glasses. Some of them even walk barefoot on the scrap metal. Many of them are just teenagers. Alamgir lives in one of the shipworkers' shanty towns near the coast. He and his mother Rahima share a two-room hut with another family. Rahima takes care of the household. During the day, she's home alone since Alamgir's younger sister married and left home a year ago. Alamgir's father died in a boat accident when he was about 9. He had to leave school so he could earn money. As a child, he dreamed of studying and working in an office one day. But after his father died, the family not only lost their income, but the support of relatives and friends as well.
If my father were alive now, we would have a very good life. We would be the richest family in our area. But my father's death destroyed us. However, now I'm earning my own living. That makes me proud and happy.
Do you feel like you missed out on your childhood somehow?
The saddest part of my life is that I've never taken part in games. People call me to play sports, but I don't go. I keep busy with my work, or I just sleep at home.
Alamgir says that since he's been working in the yards, he's had no more dreams for his future, just one big concern.
I worry about my mother. I'm the only person left to take care of her. I do have a sister, but I already arranged her wedding, so she's part of her husband's family now. If something happens to me now, my mother will die along with me. That's what I fear sometimes.
And bad things can happen quickly. Alamgir takes me along to a fellow yard worker who hasn't been able to work for months. There are accidents almost every day, many of them fatal. Ibrahim is 15 years old and has been bedridden since an accident 3 months ago. His family can't afford proper medical treatment, and the yard owner refuses to help. Without a doctor's care, Ibrahim could remain disabled, although he only has a broken leg. We take a look at the X-ray of his leg.
My boss was cutting a piece off an iron rod. He told me to hold it. We didn't notice it was attached to another big part. My boss told me to push it, and it fell on me. My leg was caught. We tried to pull it off, but it was too heavy. We shouted for help, but no one heard us, and we were helpless.
If you can't work again, what would that mean for your family and for you?
My family will cry. They'll cry. We don't have any money, and my father has no job. My father can't work. He'll be very angry with me if I don't work. There's nowhere else I can go to make money.
Alamgir says he will continue doing his back-breaking job, despite all the dangers and the harm he's doing to his health.
If I don't do this work, I'll have nothing to eat. I won't be able to take care of my family. That's why I'm forced to do this most of the time. If I miss one day of work, I won't have enough money for the month. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'll keep doing this job as long as my body can stand it.
Mohammed Alamgir says this is all he is, a yard worker. And that means working just to survive.